Bad start to his day. Bad start. He's trying to talk about COVID relief here.
Now, I don't like to, outline the next steps we're taking against. I'd like to outline the next steps we're taking against the Omicron variant. Just since Thanksgiving, I've tapped Dr. Tom. I hope I pronounced it Inglesby. Correct? Is that right? When you're indoors in public places, you should wear the mask. And there are a lot, there are lots of different kinds of masks out there. And the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, says that wearing a well-fitting mask of any of them is certainly better than not wearing a mask if it's well-fitting. What if over your nose?
I mean, what do you say? Give it up? This is embarrassing for you. It's embarrassing for the country. Thanks. Over the nose. Got it. He did have a word for the social media companies who, for some reason, really seem to listen to this guy.
If you haven't gotten vaccinated, do it. Personal choice impacts us all, our hospitals, our countries. I make a special appeal to social media companies and media outlets. Please deal with the misinformation and disinformation that's on your shows. It has to stop.
All the shows that are put out by the social media companies. All right, how did Joe wrap up this morning?
Mr. President, can you have a message for vaccinated Americans who are wondering why they should continue to restrict their activities given that your health officials say most Americans will get COVID at some point?
Folks, we'll talk about that later. Come on.
Why should Americans trust your administration to beat COVID when the virus is clearly winning? On voting rights, do you think the Republicans would go for voting rights? The virus is clearly winning, sir. Why should they trust you?
President, appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Mr. President, do you believe Omicron is the beginning of the end of this pandemic?
Thank you so much, President.
How much longer do you think it's school?
Leadership. It's pathetic. Well, now that we know about him, how about Kamala Harris? She took on the fake news today. They actually weren't that fake. Some pretty decent questions. Take a look.
At what point does the administration say, you know what, this strategy isn't working, we're going to change strategies? 6 former administration officials last week wrote that open letter urging the administration to change course, to change strategy. Is it time?
It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day. Every day it is time for us to agree that there are things and tools that are available to us to slow this thing down.
Every day it is time for us to agree. I don't know. Am I nitpicking? Didn't seem very strong. What happened next?
Are we going to see the same Democratic ticket in 2024?
I'm sorry, we are thinking about today. I mean, honestly, that I know why you're asking the question, because this is part of the punditry and the gossip around places like Washington, D.C. Let me just tell you something. We're focused on the things in front of us. We're focused on what we need to do to address issues like affordable child care, what we need to do to ensure.
So there have been no conversations about 2024?
The American people sent us here to do a job. And right now, there's a lot of work to be done, and that's my focus.
It sounds
sincerely.
Like you're at least familiar with some of the punditry. I don't know if you've heard that there's been some talk about a Biden-Cheney ticket perhaps in 2024. Did you read that article?
I did not. No, I did not, and I really could care less about the high-class gossip on these issues. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.
On voting rights, do you think the Republicans would go for voting rights? The virus is clearly winning. On voting rights, do you think the Republicans would go for voting rights? The virus is clearly winning.
Every day it is time for us to agree.
There are lots of different kinds of masks out there.
Sounds
sincerely.
Like